Hello friends and family, Amja here. I was getting ready to do my thank you Thursday in the park, and then the universe decided that it was going to bestow upon us some much needed rain. I can see the clouds getting ready to open, so I've had to switch up my day. But this thank you Thursday goes out to Chalkhill Estate, the old Chalkhill Estate that was built, I think, around about 1966 to 1970. So that's the time that's the Chalkhill that I'm talking about, not the new one. Same area, but different building structure. And the reason why I wanted to say thank you to Chalkhill Estate is because a lot of the times there are many people that I know from my own experience who have grown up on estates that are deemed as notorious, and all you ever hear about these places are the so-called negative elements of what living on an estate can bring, on an urban estate, so to speak. But I have so much things that I'm grateful for. Now, that is not to minimize the seriousness, some of the poverty that was there, some of the marginalizing that we experience, but I also have, some things that I can take out to in terms of the person that I am today. One of the main things that I would think was a sense of solidarity. Chalkhill Estate had that. If somebody was going through something, then people kind of came together to support an individual. That actually taught me how to manage things such as grief when there were two people on the estate who were murdered, and what that meant to the community. And it taught me about grief and the different stages, and as young people, how we had to manage that when it was people that were closest to us. Another thing that it taught me, it was about courage to look at life, to take steps. Sometimes when you're going one step forward and two step back, sometimes when you come from estates and certain environments, you're not privy to some of the privileges that people in a totally different socio-economic position have. And many of the people that I know that came from that estate were courageous in bringing up their children, going for jobs, going for things that people would have said, no, you can't make it. What else? Hustling. Everybody learned how to hustle. You had to make 2 pennies and rub them together to make a pound and figure your way out of that situation. The other thing that I really want to talk about is the creativity. Back then we saw graffiti, we saw arts, we saw music, we had all dayers, we had things where people used to go on stage and rap and sing and dance and do all of that stuff. The level of creativity that Chalkhill Estate had was another thing that I'm so grateful for, that I got a chance to experience. There were things like the youth workers. We had many youth workers there who believed in us. There was well springs and coffers where I got to learn how to play pool. We did acting workshops. These were all of the things that this estate had to offer the young people. Even in the confines of the budgets that were given, they still found a way to do acting classes and stuff with us. The other thing that I liked, knock down ginger, knocking on people's doors and running away. So all of those people who knocked on your door and disturbed you, I do apologize, but it was so much fun, and it actually made me even a faster runner. So I was able to compete at a quite high competitive level as a 100 and a 200 meter runner, and just resilience. The resilience, I keep talking about that, but it's a serious thing. Resilience, Chalkhill taught me about that. So when people ask me, how did you go through what you're going through and get to where you are today? It was definitely watching people go through stuff and, bend, but come back up again. Bend, take a knee and come back up again. I learned that from Chalkhill Estate. So I just wanted to say thank you to Bluebird Walk, Redcliffe Walk, Greenrigg Walk, and why did that happen in the middle of me doing what I'm doing? Before my phone decided that it wanted to talk on my behalf, I was talking about Redcliffe Walk, Greenrigg Walk, Bluebird, Goldbeaters. Everybody knows who was from Chalkhill, what that means. I want to say a massive thank you to Chalkhill Estate, the people that were there. Kerry, Natalie, Ella, Six, Juvie, I mean, if there's anybody that I've forgotten, it's not with intention, because I'm just mindful of not reeling off everybody and everybody's name. But I just wanted to say thank you, Chalkhill, to the little girl that came there living her very quite comfortable middle class life with her mother in Kensington and Chelsea, and moving into Chalkhill Estate and having to learn how to navigate a totally different environment. It wasn't easy in the beginning, but I learned so much. I've made some beautiful, beautiful friendships that I still hold today. And I just watch the people that I've known and where they have come from and where they've been on an estate that was notorious for being one of the baddest estates in London. So many amazing, beautiful, creative people came from that. So my Thank You Thursday goes out to Chalkhill Estate, and to encourage all of those people that were there and even on the new estate to tap into your creativity, because we had to create so much for us to be able to get out of some of the difficulties that the estate did present us. This is Amja unabashedly on a Thursday saying Thank You Thursday. Let art be your becoming. Love and light infinitely. Peace. And just one more thing I wanted to add to my Thank You Thursday is that Sophie Okanenda, the actress, came from Chalkhill Estate, and she's done some amazing things. So as much as, you know, people like to talk about urban life, there's so many people who have come from estates like that who've done some amazing stuff with their creativity and made an impression on the world that we live in today. I just wanted to say that bit. Thank you. Bye.